Shoulder dislocation is very painful. You have to dislocate it once to know how painful it is. The longer you wait, the worse it gets. But the sooner you can pop it back in, the better. Only experienced health professionals should reduce the dislocated shoulder to avoid further damages. But what if this happens in the middle of nowhere and it takes hours to get to this hospital? In this video, I will tell you the story about what I did to pop my friend's dislocated shoulder back in the middle of nowhere. By the way, it is always recommended to seek medical assistance first. Hi, my name is Yuji Kitano from Kitano Method. I'm a physiotherapist and trainer to celebrities and Paralympic athletes from Japan. I help you eliminate your pain and get you moving and live the life you always wanted both online and on-site. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. I used to be a professional rafting guide and enjoyed whitewater kayaking and traveled around the world with my paddle. I took a friend from Japan to a river called Y.Kitano River in Rotorua when I was living in New Zealand. It's a beautiful place. You should check it out when they let you in the country. Rotorua is really famous for the Maori culture and hot springs and the world's highest commercially rafted waterfall, Tūtea Falls. He never paddled the Y.Kitano River before, so I went paddle with him to show the line. The first big rapids before the Tūtea Falls is Y.Kitano Falls, known as the powerhouse. I went over the first drop, then waited for him to come down here, because I needed to show him the line for the second drop. He came down and at the bottom of the drop, he went underwater, but resurfaced very quickly. I was like, yeah bro, nice one! But he looked very distressed. He was telling me something, but I couldn't hear anything because of the noise from the rapids. He was pointing at his right shoulder and it was clearly dislocated. I somehow got him out of the river from here safely without letting him go over the second drop with the help of local raft guides. Thank you, Max Schmansky. But we still have to bush bash through the steep valleys through the New Zealand native bush and across the huge farmland so that we can get to the road to get reception and call the ambulance. So this is what I did to pop his shoulder back in. Okay, here's Andrew the kayaker. So he went over the first drop and he dislocated his right shoulder and we got him out of the water very safely. Now, we have to deal with this dislocated shoulder, but the hospital is like hours away. He's in severe pain. We'll get him into this position right here. Okay, so he's gonna lie on his stomach. You can piggyback him, or he can lie on a big log or big rock. Okay, as long as he can lie on his stomach and then his right shoulder is hanging down. Okay, often you can pop the shoulder back in with the weight of the hand and the gravity. If it doesn't work, we need more weight on his hand. So I'm going to use his helmet. May I? Okay, take this out. We'll put some rocks inside. Okay, so put some rocks in the helmet and I'll let him grab it. And then we're going back to this. And then we go get him to back in this position. So the gravity and the weight of the helmet and the rocks will pop the shoulder back in. If it doesn't work, put some rocks in it to make it heavier. Shoulder will pop back in itself. So simple, but it's very effective. All you need is to hang your arm down with some weights. This is probably the quickest and safest way to pop your shoulder back in. Your shoulder might pop back in and relieve pain, but there might be some tissue damages. So do make sure to seek the medical assistance. By the way, it is always recommended to seek medical assistance first if you can get there quickly. I hope this might come in handy sometime in the future because I've got your back.